library is open. Yes. You know, we live in a very crazy world, a mixed up world right now. There's lots of stuff going on in our world here in the United States with states creating laws, and it's becoming very difficult. And so I'm here to remind you and show you how drag has been an important part of history since the beginning of time. I mean, let's not forget, darlings, we're born naked and all the rest is drag, or so they say. Now, in the context of performance and art and entertainment, well, drag has always been there. It's a form of self-expression, it's magical, and it's fun. So let's start with our learning, darling, as we head to ancient Greece. Isn't that marvelous? I hope you've all been to Greece. It's absolutely glorious. And here's a little piece of history that I learned when I was doing my research, is that all those beautiful white marble statues that you see in all of the museums, they were originally actually painted with bright colors and paints, and some of them had like gold swords and solid gold helmets on them. So what we see as all this white was actually painted at one time, which I thought was so fascinating. And speaking of painting, well, there's a lot of painting that goes on with drag, darling. Oh, yes, there is. Now, let's not forget that in ancient Greece, well, the men were running around in long, flowing togas, as they were called, all trimmed in gold and beautiful. And in Greek theater, darling, in Greek theater, so women were not, not allowed on stage. So it was all done by young boys and men dressed as the women and doing the women parts. And it was really celebrated. I mean, they loved that. People who did that were at the top of the acting, darling. They would have won a Tony Award or something back then. And they loved it. It was highly respected. And, well, it went on like that for a very, very long time. It was really, especially the Greek dramas. Now, tragedies, comedies, plays, all the iconic female roles were played by men and highly applauded. Yeah, ancient Greece. Who knew?